Hey there everybody, so today we are at Lookout Mountain above Golden, Colorado at the Buffalo Bill Museum. We're going to do a little bit of exploring while the weather lasts. We have thunderstorms coming in, so let's get to this. So here's Golden, Colorado, down the hill there. That is the Coors Brewery right there, Rocky Mountain Coors. And if we look out on the horizon, we'll come around a little bit and you'll see Denver. Right there, there's Denver. Here's a view from the lookout point here at the museum area. We're going to travel down that road when we leave. So what we're going to do is check out this museum. I think first we'll go check out where Buffalo Bill is actually buried. I read a little bit about him. He had come up here when he lived in this area of Colorado, fell in love with Lookout Mountain, and decided this is where he wanted to be buried. So we're gonna go take a look, see where he's buried, and then after that, we'll go take a look at the museum and the hot chocolate. I'm reading the sign. Don't need hot chocolate, but the
Root beer.
Hohaska Teepee place. So let me turn this around so you can see what it looks like. And that's what we'll go to later. This is the pathway up to Buffalo Bill's grave. Let's go take a look. So here is the grave of Wild Bill Cody and his wife, Louisa Frederick Cody, or Frederici. William F. Cody, Medal of Honor, Indian Scout, 3rd U.S. Cav, Indian Wars, February 26, 1846, when he was born, and January 10th, 1917 is when he passed. And his wife passed May 27th, she passed October 21st, 1921. So here's the reason why people throw money on the grave. 1923, a group of Lakota Sioux, led by Spotted Weasel, a former performer of Buffalo Bill's Wild West, visited the grave. They put Indian head nickels on the grave to honor him. The image of the nickel was that of Iron Tail, a longtime friend of Cody, a performer in the Wild West. The tradition of putting money on the grave has continued ever since. That's actually really neat. So the person, the Indian that is on the Buffalo nickel was that of Iron Tail, who was a friend of Buffalo Bill. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that. Very interesting to know that he has several tons of concrete on top of him. That way nobody from Wyoming, Cody in particular, comes and steals him. But a couple of things I learned. Medal of Honor. He's a Mason. There's a small plaque down on the side that he is a Mason. He is buried with his wife. Quite a very interesting gravesite. He is actually buried here. There's a lot of controversy, as I read to you earlier. So we're going to make our way down to the museum and go learn a little bit more about him now. So here we are entering into the museum. There's Annie Oakley right there. She performed with him quite a bit. There's a Colt Dragoon revolver used by Buffalo Bill during his days with the Pony Express. Springfield rifle, 50 cal, used to hunt buffalo with. Here's a hand-painted lamp that Buffalo Bill had commissioned and be painted for his daughters. The Rough Riders. Some booklets on him where he performed around the world. Let's take a look at Germany. Quite interesting. Anywhere, oh, and up here it's Stuttgart. Chair. Very interesting. These rifles belong to Buffalo Bill, Johnny Baker, and Annie Oakley. The guns in the case belong to him and Johnny Baker. They were used for both exhibition shooting and his Wild West and for hunting. Here's one of the posters from Buffalo Bill's Wild West and Congress of Rough Riders of the World. A group of Mexican vaqueros and lariat experts in the marvelous feats, sports, and pastimes. Okay, let's go check out this gift store. This was the original museum. And so that was it. We had a very enjoyable time up here checking out the museum, checking out the gift shop and Buffalo Bill's grave. Ran into a guy who actually owns this place, and he owned the place on top of Pikes Peak for many years. The gift shop and the restaurant up there. Found out a little secret to all the locals out here. The donuts that are famous on top of Pikes Peak, they're no longer using that same recipe. They are using a mix. So you go to the top of Pikes Peak and they tell you that they are original, they are not. Anyways, to everybody out there, we appreciate you. We are on our way to Blackhawk, Colorado. We're gonna do some gambling, and with that, it's a special occasion this weekend, or this week, that we are celebrating. So that's why we are out and about and not doing any barbecue. We're gonna have people cook for us this week. So you guys take care, and we'll chat with you soon.